Welcome to the crew. This is David from the 5x5, sitting in with Donovan from the Off the Limit Show and Ken Boggle from Ken Boggle Talk, both on Spreaker.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up, boys?
Nothing.
Just hanging.
I love that. Donovan's just hanging. You know, we're hanging. We're chill.
Well, first I need to say, if you guys are tuning in today, we were supposed to have Seth on with us, but he contacted me. Was it actually early this morning, like at 9 o'clock this morning before I was even up, and said that he had taken ill. He had flew in from, I think he said Palm Springs or something, and he had gotten sick. So we wish him a full recovery. And
yeah, absolutely.
Poor fella. I know, right? And he promised that he will be on with us shortly. So
good.
We're going to move on and march on and all that good stuff. So this week of the crew, we decided, just like 10 minutes ago, that since we were going to speak to Seth about Coven, that we'd go ahead and talk about Coven ourselves, because Coven debuted for its second part of this season last night, to quite a few turns and twists and interesting things, and we'll kind of have our Coven consortium tonight on the crew.
What does that even mean? Coven what? What did you say?
Don't ask me. I just made that.
But are you sure nobody's been raped? I mean, we got to make sure no one's been raped, because if they have, then...
Listen, I respect you for getting it out of the way, Donovan.
Yeah, well, just going to make sure that happens.
Yeah, because you guys remember, we had a show, I guess, early on, and Donovan and I had to pull Ken screaming and dragging into the Coven world because he wasn't feeling it at the time.
No, I wasn't. And, you know, for me personally, maybe not for everyone, but for me personally, I didn't care for it. Still don't, actually, but we'll talk all about that tonight on the crew.
Well, here we are, so talk. What are you talking about?
All that and more.
What is it you don't like now?
I mean, I don't want to bum it out. Go ahead and talk about all the good things, and then I'll talk about what I thought
good things. Well, it's kind of dark. I mean, the show's dark. It's not really ever really good. There's nothing really good that happens.
There's nothing warm and fuzzy.
No, there's not. It's really just sort of a dark drama, in my opinion. Well, what did y'all think about Nan?
I screamed out loud, but I don't think she's dead. I don't think she's. Or do you think she's one of those dead? She's just dead now.
I think she's dead, like Queenie. Mm-hmm.
And Queenie's not dead. They never seen Queenie dead.
I don't know. I haven't seen her. Where is she?
But see, they didn't. I think they did that purposely, because we don't know.
Well, I mean, they don't have the power of resurrection, like as far as we know.
I think they left, because remember, I didn't know Nan could do all that.
She was pissed too.
Yeah, she's like, drink the bleach, bitch. I was like, all right, you better do that.
I love that.
That was probably my most favorite part of the episode last night, when she got that. What was the son's name?
I don't know. The hot guy. I don't know.
Yeah, when she got her, Mama together. She told Zoe, "Shut it down, bitch. I'm handling it."
She proos her across the room. I call it proo. I mean, she throws her across the room, and she's like, "Just shut the fuck up and let me deal with my shit." And so
yeah, she did that. I was like, "You go, Miss Nan," and then she got drowned. So.
Yes, she got drowned. Yes.
Well, spoilers. If you guys haven't seen it, don't listen.
No, I should have said that before, but yes.
Oops. But that happened on the first half.
I got to
show.
tell you, now, the little clairvoyant girl. Her name, I guess,
Nan?
is Nan.
Yes.
She was probably one of the best people out of the show since I've seen it. The episodes I have seen, she's been one of the characters that I've liked the most.
Oh, me too. I love her.
So one of the big reasons that I watched it was for her.
Yeah, me too.
So now is she gone? I'm terrified. I just I can't continue to watch this if the clairvoyant girl's like
that's the thing with the show, though. You never know if they're really gone or not. Like with Madison, we thought she was dead.
See, I don't know her name, so I call her Rehab. I'm like, did you know that Rehab died? Yeah, she's back.
But she took it up another level last night. I hated her at the beginning. Then I kind of liked her because I understood her pain, I guess. But last night, she just sitting there.
No, she's just a cold-hearted bitch. That's all there is to it.
And don't care.
No, she doesn't.
But have you noticed her powers have grown since the beginning of the season?
Yes, they have, unfortunately.
Now, here's what I have to ask you guys. You remember the scene in the cemetery? Now, I remember before people bring, like, when Queenie was brought back to life, and then when Madison was actually brought back to life, and when they brought and he was in the show last night. What's his name? The guy that goes, the Frankenstein dude. What's his name?
He wasn't on the show. Yeah. I don't know.
But when he was brought back to life, there was like a period where they didn't come back instantly, but she just kind of pointed her hand. The guy in the casket jumped up. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was kind of odd, and he had already been embalmed. And I'm like, that's interesting, because it doesn't fit into the line of how they brought other characters back. They were just dead.
Well, I think that maybe that's what they're saying, is that her powers have grown. Because before she had to do all the other shit where she did the mud and whatever.
Yeah.
Isn't that what she did to him before when she was on the table? Or she did some spell?
They did a spell. Her and Zoe did a spell.
Right, but this time all she did was point to him, and he came back to life.
So I was like, okay, that's a little odd, but I'm going to go with it. And my favorite is, do you guys have a favorite saying from the night last night? Or do you kind of recall it?
I can't remember. I'm sure it was something Fiona said.
Actually, no. My favorite saying came from Myrtle.
Myrtle. Was Myrtle the voodoo queen?
The redhead chick.
Oh, God. Because I'm fabulous, darling, or whatever she said.
Remember when she was playing that instrument.
Hiroshima or something? And I guess I keep on forgetting their names. The daughter says, "I wish you stopped playing that." And she's like, "Oh, don't be a hater, dear."
Yeah, that was so funny. I know.
What white lady that's obviously 67 years old tells somebody not to be a hater?
She does.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. No, I remember that. That was funny. Yes, I did
like,
too.
You do that, Myrtle. Myrtle's a boss, obviously. We didn't know.
So is this the same woman? Now, forgive me, but is this the same woman that was on 6 Feet Under? Or
yes, Frances Conroy. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. She's a pretty.
What's her name again?
Gal.
She's Frances Conroy. She's extremely talented. She's been in many things.
Range of different, yeah. She was
probably
a really good character.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
She was just a really good character aside from Nan that I liked as well. I didn't know what that instrument was she was playing, though. It looked fantastic.
It starts with an H.
It was something made up shit. I don't know. Real.
Oh,
it wasn't real.
Bummer. I see. I'm stupid. I was like, "Ooh, now that is."
Well, I mean, maybe it is real, and I'm just ignorant.
I'm like, now that is something I would really like.
It could be real. I don't know about it, but I've never heard of it.
But it was cool. If somebody came up with that idea, that'd be amazing. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry, lover. What were you saying?
No, I was about. I forgot her name. Frances Conroy. You know, she was in the Halle Berry Catwoman.
Yes, she was. What?
I haven't seen that in so long. That was so many years ago.
The mentor, almost, to Patience Phillips.
Yeah, I saw that movie once and forgot it. Sorry.
Yeah,
I actually liked it.
I know.
Up to that,
I saw it in the theater, but I don't remember anything about it. Sorry.
An ex of mine had it in his collection, and I stole it before he moved out, just out of meanness because he liked it and I didn't. So now I own it just because I don't.
Just out of spite.
Yeah, and I hate it. I hate it every time I see it, but I won't throw it away because I'm like, ah.
I didn't think it was horrible, but I didn't think it was great.
I think it was a train wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it didn't receive a lot of critical acclaim. And she was kind of hung up.
But she looked like she had fun doing it, though.
She looked fabulous on that.
Was
that just hear crickets?
Yes.
Did you go to PetSmart today? What happened?
No, I'm trying out sound effects. Go ahead. Keep going.
Please don't. Please, okay. Please don't.
I'm trying to make them apropos for what we're discussing at the moment, but go ahead. Continue.
So what else from Coven last? Oh, well, Ken, I know. Did you faint when Stevie Nicks hit the scene?
No. Oh my God.
No.
You didn't?
No, I didn't. No.
The last scene was beautiful.
It was.
And touching. And sad. And just Fiona. I mean, the whole thing was just really good. It was a really good scene. I loved it.
I enjoyed it.
I think that when she first came on the scene, I didn't dig it. But the last song that she did, is my favorite. It's secret, but nobody else really knows this. But it's my favorite Stevie Nicks song.
Well, it's not a secret anymore.
Ever written anything to you
for you?
Yeah. Uh-huh. And I've loved that song since I first heard it, and I've not really told anybody about it. But that's probably the
why.
Song I don't know.
It's a great song. It's always been a great song.
I know it's very dear to me, so I never want anyone to listen to it and be like, "Oh, that's not quite what I like." I don't think I can handle a criticism of that song. It touches me in a really good place.
Well,
that
yeah,
sounds weird, but it does. It does do that. Mm-hmm. And I've seen her do it live so much, and I've never seen her sit down and actually play it by herself. And to see her do that was really wonderful. I have a lot to say about who's doing her makeup and who's doing her lighting. Donovan, I'm sure you agree with me.
I felt whoever did her makeup and her lighting should be shot, because I don't think she looks that old.
Dead.
I don't think she looks that old. I mean, she may look that old, but I don't think she looks that old. Whenever I see her, she looks better than that.
Yeah, see, she's, how old is she now? 64?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think she looks really great, especially considering what she's done to herself. And I only hope to pickle that well. I mean, she looks really good. And, but anyway, last night's makeup was just somebody did not like her very much because they made her look about 80 years old.
Although I don't think it was the makeup. I think it was the lighing. I do.
You think it was the lighting?
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I had to actually look away from it when she was on, because I'm like, I've seen, like when you see someone.
No, I get it.
Yeah, okay.
I totally get it. There have been Madonna moments like that. Like, oh, what the fuck? Yes, I get it.
Madonna's another one of those that well, we won't get into it, but she shocked me, but in a different way Madonna did. When I got to see her, when I was third row for her concert, she did something. We'll talk about it in privately because we'll stick on the Coven. But Stevie Nicks last night was on the Coven, and the reviews can be found on nickslive.blogspot.com. And it's like Inside Edition. They're all saying it was the most top-rated show, and it's like far outranking others. It was some sort of like millions and gaggles of people tuned in to watch it, so the highest ratings they've had so far. And she's said to do another episode.
Yeah, the next one, I think.
Yeah. The fans are liking it. Some of the reviews, like I said, on that blog, you'll see in the mobile website too, that's really good. You'll see like the different stories. She tells stories about how she really had nothing else to do because John, the bass player, Fleetwood Mac, was in chemo. So she was like, why not go do this? And I think it was a good decision for her, but I think that she should stick to rock and roll and change. Whoever lit her last night's scene should be shot.
That wasn't her fault, and she's not expected to be some great actress. She's a singer and a musician, so you know.
But see, I don't believe that though, Donovan, because I've seen the woman put Shaw's on and pretend like she's in a ballroom by herself. I've seen her do it every single year for I don't know how many years.
What does that have to do with acting, though?
Because she gives a very grand performance.
So Kenya Moore does that on Atlanta Housewives all the time. Doesn't make her an actress. Not a good one, anyway.
Well, there you go.
So sorry.
It proves the rule. You're right. It proves the rule.
No, but I'm just saying, I understand what you mean. I'm just saying that I mean, I've never really honestly seen her act. I've just seen her do cameos, and like she did last night to some degree, and she was playing herself, right? So it wasn't really acting; it was just sort of an appearance. And so you can't really hold it against her. You see that? Well, you didn't play yourself very well. I mean, she's just being herself pretty much. So.
Well, I mean, I see that, but I just, she said herself she was no great actress, and I happen to agree with her.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I love her for everything else.
You can't be good at everything. Nobody can.
No, you can't. Yeah. And you can't wear suede boots for as long as she I mean, you owe somebody, I mean, that's star. That's a celebrity-born star is what that is.
No, I like her. I love her.
That is the only
too.
reason
She's
I will
great.
tune into that show. Everything aside from that happened was pretty good until the girl started to put the cigarette up her vagina. That really was like...
I love that part. She's like, prove it. She's like, put that cigarette out. Stick it in your vagina or whatever she said.
And I was like, what happened?
Man was running things last night.
Yeah, but the thing is...
My Facebook read, well, that moment was shortly lived.
But do you think that if she had continued to live or whatever, that she would have been this terror, because we remember when she was after they had killed her and everything, and